Hey, it's SJ Brian EXE. I'm going to show you this NEC MultiSpeed portable computer. I want to say it's a laptop. It's like more of a portable computer. I just did a quick smoke test. I haven't even powered it on yet. I just literally walked in my front door from my quick trip to the thrift store a moment ago. I ran, not walked home with this because it was like half price and a classic and obscure, so it's something to show and tell here. So it's got some like an external floppy controller, printer port. It's your parallel 1333 port, IEEE CRT. That's not sure if that's MDA, CGA, or EGA. If anyone wants to chime in or knows anything about these, it's got a 25 pin 232. So if I want to use any of my 232 peripherals on here, like my modem emulator, need my 25 to 9 pin adapter, 2 floppy drives. I'll show you what that button is for in a moment. So it's 13 volts, approximately 1 amp. There's some ROM expansion chips in here, some ICs for that, and 2 empty slots. So I hope it's got all the ROM it needs to do anything for me. Power switch is set to off. There's a volume knob. There's modem ports. This is in surprisingly good shape. Has no battery, but I just expect it. And there goes the cover. And if you hear any fans running in my background here, it is a hot day, so I got my air conditioner running today. And right there. So there's one warning about these things. Oh, by the way, I'm going to show you my other. This I got a couple of years ago or a year ago at the VCF East free pile. This is an 8088, so it's not too far behind the NEC. But you see, this is bad shape. Plastic's falling apart. There's a lot of vinegarization going on with the LCD panel, monochrome. It still works. Still works just fine. Except I had to mess with the modem here. There's no hard drive in this. I don't know if there's a hard drive or fixed disk in this machine, but we can check that out eventually. So there's a warning about these types of computers from the 80s. If they have a DC jack, you can get away with running it at 12 or 13 volts. But you see, I have the negative and the positive, and the positive and the negative. And I will show you exactly why that is. One probe on any metallic surface on any of these ports in the back, preferably the standoffs. You have your multimeter and continuity beep mode. You have one probe set there, the other probe here. You touch the center pin carefully inside the jack, the power jack. It is center negative. So if you try to plug any center positive, typical traditional power brick to it, you're gonna ruin something inside of it. You're gonna blow a fuse, or even worse, burn something out on any of the circuitry that handles the voltage. So I am hoping that no one tested this without knowing that. So when I plugged it in, there was no smoke, but just a small draw. Push these little tabs here. Something about how this tilt mechanism works. That button on the side where the hinge is, see how it just like flops back? Put the screen in any position you want, push that button, it holds there, and pull it forward, put it back. You can move it as far back as you're able to. Like pulling it forward resets that locking, whatever locking mechanism pin that's in there. So it's my first time ever right here on camera trying to start it up. I don't know if the screen is backlit or if there's even a backlight built into here. So we have my shop light at the ready here, shining at it, giving a good view with the inside actually. Just if you don't hear the AT&T after, that's how to dial in with the modem. Word Perfect Executive cheat sheet there. Let's see what it does. Power switch is on. It's not doing anything. So I'm guessing someone probably tried putting a center negative, center positive power supply in it and blew something up inside of it, unfortunately. There's no movement whatsoever. When I flip the switch off and on, there is nothing happening. And it is connected. You see the voltage, 13 volts. So it is rated at like 13.5 volts, 1 amp, but it should work just fine at 13 volts, even 12 volts from what I heard. But just to double check that, 13.7. Give this micro knob a love tap. I mean, like a half volt's not going to make a difference, or even at 0.3 over, it's not going to cook anything. See, there's nothing. No lights here on the front panel. So we're going to take this apart at some point. Let me know if there's anything I need to look at in here. I don't think it's a bad fuse, because if it had a bad fuse, it would probably have no draw whatsoever, not even that minuscule amount that's taking. So we're gonna have a part 2 on here when I did a teardown to look into this. Meanwhile, if you have any suggestions, comments, pointers of what to look for in here, let me know in the comments. Peace.